yes, you'll never be my queen. You couldn't be true. You made a nightmare out of a midsummer dream. La la la, la la la. I'm going crazy for you. La la la, la la la. I'm going crazy for you. La la la, la la la. I'm going crazy for you. La la la, la la la. I'm going crazy. When I found out I'd been duped, I got straight food. I took a walk in a city so cold, it'll freeze your blood to your bones. Those days are long gone now. Even broken hearts heal. If I close my eyes, I hear gunshots ringing out over your town. Gunshots ringing out over that town. Gunshots ringing like la la la, la la la. I'm going crazy for you. La la la, la la la.
All right, we are live once again with Storyteller Tuesdays. Thank you, folks, for coming out tonight. Thanks for coming, Mike. Good to see you. We're really looking forward to listening to some music tonight, and that's coming up in just a moment with Black Current playing a set first, and then Alicia Vianney playing a set second. Really psyched. I'd like to thank Silver Moon Brewing for giving us this awesome patio to set up on for these wonderful shows. I'd like to say thank you to Scott Baber and Central Oregon Recording for making this all happen on the technical side so that you at home get a wonderful live stream to listen to and to watch. Thanks to John Thiessen for doing the sound live here. That's awesome. Thank you, Craig, for your support. Really appreciate it. If you share this live stream and comment on the live stream that you've shared it, you'll be entered to win some one-of-a-kind merch. This is swag right here. So we've got High Desert Music Collective masks. I'm not even sure these are going to be made again. These were just tests, okay? So there's 2 of them, and you may never see these again. So if you want a little piece of history, I suggest you share. And we also have High Desert Music Collective hats. High Desert Music Collective is an artist empowerment community. We have just started this creative endeavor about a month ago, and these were some tests that we made. We're looking forward to making some more merch in the future, in the near future. But for now, we've got a couple of these. So if you want something that's probably never going to be made again, please share this live stream and comment about it so that we know you shared it, and you'll be entered to win one-of-a-kind merchandise from High Desert Music Collective. Without further ado, we've got Black Current. Please enjoy, everyone.
Hello. First off, I'd like to thank Holly for putting this together and inviting me to come play. And thank you to everybody that came out in person. It helps a lot to have some energy in the house. Yeah. My name's Kelly, and this is Brig, and together we're Black Current. We're gonna tell you some stories tonight. This first one is it's about love, and it's about love at the beginning of a relationship. I move from place to place, and I find all the ones I love I leave behind. I move my feet, and the river winds. But one since I find you were on my mind. All it took for me to find a place in time. We're bound to place and time. But I like the restless life. Restless life. But I wake and you I hold from this rock. The river, it still flows. One look in your eyes, coming home. I am coming home. All right. So this next song is called Still Life. It's about spending way too much time alone by yourself. I said that in a room, staring at a computer. I don't know if you guys can relate at all, but it's been my life a lot lately. Also, way too much news. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. The white room after the green fields, the only one that really counts anymore. Here I find spoke of the new steel. A picture of the sunset hangs on the wall. The sun has changed, but I just can't feel. Raise a cup to those who say we're not afraid of the fall. Please tell me what my future holds. Show me, show me, show me. Tell me what my future holds and show me all white doves in their fable, true love in their fable, gold flowers in their fable, spend hours, build towers, black moors in their fable, death door in their fable, oh power in their fable, spend hours, build towers again, 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 again. Please tell me what my future holds. Show me, show me, show me. Tell me what my future holds and show me all white doves in their fable, true love in their fable, gold flowers in their fable, spend hours, build towers, black moors in their fable, death door in their fable, oh power in their fable, spend hours, build towers again, 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 again and again. Like I said, too much time alone in a room. It's a little dark. So before I moved to Bend, I lived in New York for a long time and a lot of experiences meeting all kinds of interesting people on the street. And this next song is from that time. It's kind of a mashup of a bunch of characters put together and told and rolled up into a story. So. It's called Sapphire. All right. Ready? 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my way, that's my boy in blue, just past the station on the stoop with eyes of sapphire and tight jeans. He's tall and lean, he is loudmouth and mean. Lola, girl, what are you about? He says chocolate shoved up into his mouth. He's humming slogans through his teeth. Sometimes I start to think he's actually sweet. And I love this city and I love my names. Block his life on sunnier days. Those burning harbors, they stare a lot at me to find their favorite candy shop. Star, don't pass the boys in blue. Pass me follows me when I knock 3 times to see the candy man. I go to test his sleight of hand. Every time he tells me about my fate, it ain't bright, but it's always the same. Rains and Hanzo's honeyed hourglass until I've grown and I had gone to sand. Always be watched with an open mouth. Lola girl, to this you're always bound. A lot of eyes like a coat of glaze, just like the past, and as all time falls away. Star, don't pass the boys in blue. Past men crawling from their stools. Head on down the alleyway, the door waits. Past the cats in the alleyway, comes my time to pay. Any time of day, for a year there, watch and wait. Ooh, thank you. That's a brand new song. We made it. Can I get a little more keyboard in the monitors? Is that possible? I can't see anybody right now. Thank you. Okay. This song is called Climbing. Sometimes, I don't know, sometimes what do? Sometimes we align ourselves with the wrong people, and then we make mistakes. We make a deal with the devil, and then we regret it later. The song's kind of about that. Right, you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. In the airport, he sat waiting. Yes, there sat my new king. Black case and black suit, a silver smile and a roll of green. Said we had the same dream, same dream. Don't you want to believe? Oh, my son is stranger. Follow me, follow me, follow me down. Say hello to the better life. We'll leave them all behind. I've got the winning hand, the key to where the sun still shines. Our secret life unseen. Just follow my lead to the eyes and canyons, la la land, and follow me, follow me, follow me down. We'll find a way to climb up over the backs of the weaker men. Just do what I ask, and then we'll bathe in the moonlight forever. The night from below in the shadows. On up and up so high, straight to the top we climbed. We conquered every soul, we thought that we could touch the sky. Oh, you're alone, bathing in the green meadow, or at the end of a rope, all the other men below. Follow me Thank you. I can't say anything. Okay. So, I had a song at the top of the set. The first song was about a relationship when I first moved here. So that was the beginning. So this is the end. It's called The Fool. All right. Ready? 1, 2. Just the fool for you. Oh, the fool, am I the fool for you? Traded my love for some lover, but nothing comes for free. Now the time has passed, I wonder, what did I really choose between? What's real or the dream? The west or the east? You or he. Just the fool for you. Oh, the fool, am I the fool for you? In love and war, there are no rules, but no, someone wins, it ain't me. Either way, I'll side with you. Two sides I can't choose between. What's real or the dream? The west or the east? You or he. All I think I want to be is just a fool. Not grand, not cool, just a fool for you. Now, as I look back on the truth, the sides all the same, it seems. Either way, I'm just that fool. That's no choice at all for me. No choice at all for me. Weather. Okay. Okay. You took your mask off. So you took your mask off. It's much better. All right. The song's called Nothing Begins Without You. It's, I don't know. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now. That's an understatement. But this song is just about trying to maintain our close relationships when we're under so much stress all the time, and like trying to make sure that we can still make those loving connections, even when we don't have a job or family is sick or just all the things that are going on right now. So. One, two, three, two, two, three. dead will play sentries, the guards at the gates of this century. Like a blind spot lash on a beacon shining through a cloud of smoke. We'll fashion wings from those blackened things and holler from the hills of the dying green. There may be darkness all around in the floodlit streets. There may be darkness. See it on the backlit screens and the grandstands on TV. In the violence that we see, in the world's apologies. Well, they're not for you and me. No, they're not for you and me. No, they're not for you and me. I see in your eyes and in your grace the color and the lines on your face. They are talking for a darker God and an even darker race. Here, dark is light, light is black, and blood runs red even when they turn their back. You can run away from us, they'll say. Our black mirrors in the streets and highways. There is a darkness all around in the floodlit streets. There is a darkness. See it on the backlit screens and the grandstands on TV. In the violence that we see, in the world's apologies. Well, they're not for you and me. No, they're not for you and me. No, they're not for you and me. As we lay here openly with open eyes, I can finally see. I see a man, oh, what a man. And when he looks back, I am born again. But how can you ever feel my love when all is taken by the powers above? How can you ever feel my love when all's been taken by the powers above? There is a darkness all around in the floodlit streets. There is a darkness. See it on the backlit screens, in the grandstands on TV, in the violence that we see, in the world's apologies. You, my saint, my baby, hear the world's apologies. There's a darkness. How are we with time? Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. Cold. Didn't expect it. I know. It'd be so cold. Okay. Okay. What do you want to do next? Okay. I'm so cold. Try not to shake. Sorry. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I took the road on up to your place. Always, I take the longest way. The path it starts to split, and I start to drift. I see all the forest hills, bird calls, game howls until the city falls, and I withdraw. Again today, I divide and I wait for the trees all around me to change to urban landscapes. I see all the forest hills, bird calls, game howls until the city falls, and I withdraw. Thank you. Mhm. We got 7 minutes? 7 minutes. You want to do honey or honey? One more epic. The song is a kind of a dream sequence that's kind of about a breakup, kind of about the Great Depression. It's kind of about, well, you can interpret it, but it's in 3 parts. Mm. One, two. Call me honey, call me darling, call me Valentine, call me nothing, no, nothing at all. Either way, it's just fine. Either way, it's just fine. The sun was hot on that day, high noon without shade. You raised one arm up to my face to wipe the dried salt day away. Then took my hand in yours, that final token given before. Distant branches trembled, the wind blew away my hope as you take your gray coat. Some things may be like a song, but this ain't one of them. That's what you said to me, my honey. Then it was dark and the snow came. I slept in your coat of gray, dreaming only of those dark shapes from light cast through my nightshade. Oh, how we welcome the fall. That amber light cast a glow on the wall. Flowers cut on the table, the sound the kettle makes, the time ladybugs made like flies. Some things may be like a Thank you. And that's that's it, right? Is that what I say? Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for listening and being here.
Thank you to Black Current. Can we give it up for Black Current one more time, everybody? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for performing. That was wonderful. And in just a minute, I'm going to take a moment to talk to both Kelly and Brig of Black Current and ask them a few questions. And after that, Alicia Vianney is going to be playing a set as well, so please stick around. And thank you for joining us on the live stream. I'd like to say thank you to a bunch of folks, but first I want to let everyone know here what's going on, because maybe some of you don't know. High Desert Music Collective is putting on shows every Tuesday and Saturday here at Silver Moon, and every Thursday at Riff Tap Room, and we'd really love your support. Right now, we're doing our best to provide spots for artists to play and pay them to play music for all of us. And I know during this time it's been tough for all of us to get our live music fix. So High Desert Music Collective is doing our best. And just by being here, you're supporting us. And we'd love your support in other ways as well. So if you want to share this live stream that's going on right now, that's awesome. That really gets the word out to folks on the internet and all of those places. We live stream actually on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously, thanks to our awesome crew over here. And that makes it possible for folks to hear what's going on and see these shows at home if they can't make it out. Also, we just launched our membership. So if you want to get involved, please go to www.highdesertmusiccollective.com and check out the membership there. We really appreciate your support. Thanks for coming out. Please enjoy the music. In just a moment, I'll interview these two, but I'm going to say thank you to our sponsors, and I think Scott's going to play some music in the background as well. So I want to say thank you so much to Silver Moon, as well as Oragrown, for getting us started here. Thanks to everyone watching out there. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Just Joe's Music. Thank you to Hum Kombucha. Thank you to El Sancho Taco Shop. Thank you very much to Connect Central Oregon. Thank you to Central Oregon Recording. Thank you to Roots for your support. We really appreciate it. We're really excited for the Roots Festival and to be hosting a stage here. That's going to be awesome. And thanks to everyone who's already joined as a member or a founding artist of High Desert Music Collective. It makes a huge difference to these artists playing right now and everyone else that we're hosting here on this stage as well as at Riff Tap Room. Your membership goes right to making artists get a chance to perform when right now it's really hard to find places to perform. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us in this endeavor. And I'd like to say thank you to a whole bunch of other people, but specifically Henry and Nancy Utter, thank you so much for your creative leadership in this process. Thank you to Jake Soto for your creative leadership in this process. It means so much. Thank you. If you want to check out our website, highdesertmusiccollective.com, please do. We have a compilation of over 50 local area artists on there that we put together so that you could check out some new music and then please go to their websites and buy music directly from them. We've got that on our website just to stream for free, but we want you to find your new favorite artists and go check out their music on their websites and buy it from them, support them, especially during this time. There's a lot of great creativity coming out of people's hearts and minds and souls right now, and a lot of that is on this compilation. Some brand new songs as well as some songs that have been recorded before, so please check it out. I think in just a moment we're going to have Kelly and Brig come over here and I can just ask them a few questions while Alicia sets up. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's really wonderful to have you joining us from your home space, as well as everyone here on the patio coming out on this beautiful evening here in Bend, Oregon. And don't forget, when you share this live stream and comment, you get a chance to win these one-of-a-kind masks, these High Desert Music Collective masks. These probably won't be made again. These are just tests. So, you know, this is a little piece of High Desert Music Collective history right here, as well as hats. In just a minute, we're going to have Alicia Vianney play a set for us, which we're looking forward to. So please stay tuned. And if you need a bio break, now is the time. But make it short, because more music is coming up in just a moment. All right, here's Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Thank you for joining me up here.
Hi.
Do you mind just stepping one or two steps back?
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you so much for being here and coming out for this. That was a really wonderful set of music.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it was really fun to see you and Brig play together. Do you always play together, or?
Yeah. Ever since I started playing with people here, he's been a part of the rotation. Or he's not a part of the rotation, I should say. He's always there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we've been playing together about a year and a half now. Maybe not. Yeah, about a year and a half. So.
Great. And do you write all the songs yourself?
I do, but he adds parts. He adds lead guitar parts. So, and I make a big difference. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really loved the dynamic of the two of you. But have you ever done like bigger band things before, or?
We've played with a few people. We've played with a bass player and a drummer a couple times, 2 different sets. And then we were about to play some sets with the band with 4 people, but then the COVID happened, so I didn't end up booking the schedule for the summer.
Right.
So, and then I went down to, I don't know, Inner Circle, Peoples, and so it was just me and Brig and I have been playing every week during the COVID thing, just to keep things going. So.
Well, thank you for doing that, because that means we get to hear you, and you're still playing, which is wonderful. And something you mentioned, I don't know exactly what you said, but just referring to like some of the darkness of your own experience during these times.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I know it means a lot to hear you talk about that and sing about that and play this music, because we're all going through something. And I wanted to ask you what it was like during this time as far as the creative process for you in dealing with that.
Well, I think that myself and a lot of people maybe have this sort of sense of, it's a cognitive dissonance where our lives are actually spent in a very small space, or maybe they don't vary that much. Like for me, like in my daily routine and what I'm able to do, it's a little better now, but at least in the first 3 or 4 months, it was just kind of a lot of the same every day.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's so much going on in the news that you had this sort of like turmoil, like an inner turmoil, I guess. But it's like a sense of restlessness and inability to do anything, but then having a lot of strong reactions to the things you're reading in the news and things that are going on. So it's kind of like this sort of like, it's like animal in captivity is kind of what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you seem to have taken some of that energy and produced, created music out of it, which is amazing. How do you do that? Because I feel like that's amazing, no. Like transmutation of that energy.
I think you just keep doing. You just keep working at it every day. Like do little bits here, little bits there. Something eventually comes out. That's how it is when I work on songs, I guess. And then I start to scrap them together over time. And I also have actually been taking some music courses too, so
cool.
They're kind of motivating to get things done, give you some deadlines and things. So yeah.
Would you say it's been like creatively more fertile or less fertile or the same?
I would say it's potentially more fertile.
Okay.
But then there's the stress of things that are going on that can get in the way of being able to think clearly and being able to write music. It's kind of a balance you have to strike. You can't be too broke
Right.
or too sick or too, you have things you have to take care of. So it's kind of like if that's going on, then it's really hard to think about being creative. But if you can take care of the basics, and I don't know, there's a lot of potential here for writers and artists and musicians to make something. It's like a wholly new world we're living in right now. Like,
Yeah.
we've never experienced anything like this before. We've never felt this way before. So it's kind of a cool challenge to figure out what that means when you're writing music. Like,
Have you recorded music as well?
I have recorded quite a bit of music, yeah. And I have my solo work is under another name called Native Naive, and that's I have a SoundCloud page for all of that. And then
What's that? Sorry, Native
Naive.
Native Naive. Oh,
Mhm.
cool. Okay, so you can see Native Naive or find it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, I have a SoundCloud page, and then Brig and I are working on a set of videos of ourselves performing in a room. Our Sunday sessions, so that's going to be on YouTube too. So
Cool.
yeah, and that's under Black Current.
That's really great. So Black Current on YouTube and Native Naive on SoundCloud if you want to see more of what Kelly has done, as well as Kelly and Brig. That's really cool. Do you have other shows that you're planning on performing in the area soon or anything?
No, I think I'm just trying to figure out how to create online performances. So kind of videotaped in my house, kind of a thing. See
Cool.
what I can do with that. Yeah. Right now, I don't actually have any hard dates. So.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming here and sharing the process, sharing, just like a few questions and answers like this, and, sharing your music with everyone, because it means a lot to us right now, I know. So thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're
Charlie.
welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cool.
All right. That was wonderful. Thanks, Kelly. And up next, we've got Alicia Vianney. She's going to perform a set for us. So stay tuned, please, everyone. In just a moment, more music.
We can't always both be right, we sometimes disagree. But you got the right to speak your mind, and it's just the same for me. When the anger's at its end and you want inside my arms again, all you gotta do to make it right is just touch your woman, and everything's gonna be alright. And touch your woman, and let me know everything's alright. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, dee 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 dee. There are times when I should be strong, when I'm awfully weak, when the sudden blows of life have brought me to my knees. A woman needs a helping hand, and she needs someone to understand. She needs the one she loves to help her stand. So touch your woman, and everything's gonna be alright. And touch your woman, and let me know everything's alright. Da 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 da, ba da da da, da dee 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 dee, ba da 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 dee 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 dee, da da da. When the busy day is done and you are laying by my side, you know exactly what it takes to keep me satisfied. You know exactly what I need, and I always go to sleep in peace, thanking God that you belong to me. So touch your woman, everything's gonna be alright. And touch your woman, and let me know everything's alright. Da-da-da-dee. Everything's alright. Everything's alright. Thanks. You know who we have to thank for that is Dolly Parton, as usual. If anyone is lacking in touch right now, which we all are, I'm kind of sick of just the elbow bumps. They're a little weak. Just touch whoever you can. You all look like you can touch each other. Kind of crammed in there. That's nice. That's good. Something to celebrate. All right. Thanks, Silver Moon, for this, and the High Desert Music Collective. Gorgeous set before. I got a few songs. I'm very happy to be here with you all and play some live music. This is a song I wrote a few years ago. Do y'all know those stickers that say, "Be nice here and bend"? Well, those really annoy me. Because there's a lot of things that happen that don't deserve just pleasantries. Like there's some shit that goes down in this town. Am I allowed to swear? I don't know. If we're online. Anyway, there's some things that go down that need interruption that don't always get interruption in this town. And some racist acts, a lot of acts against folks with vulnerabilities and identities that are vulnerable. So this is a song that questions why we don't stand up for what's not okay, and we're just so nice here. I
mean, kindness is good. Do we have to be nice all the time? No, we don't, right? Can I have a little higher on the monitor? Thanks. Are you a good man? Are you a good man? Darkness closes in, and tomorrow the sun will rise. And who will you be? What kind of man? Lord Jackson, 'tis 21st birthday. He was your daddy at 16. It's been a struggle the whole way, but you and I know he's a good man. And each morning, Jackson's up long before dawn. He joins the river of men, tired of being let down, mining for pay in this forgotten town. And the working men and women, they miss out on the easy living. When you gotta be right and you gotta win, no one is free in the end. No one is free in the end. Now Jackson, well, he hangs with the good old boys, and I watch them knock someone down just 'cause his skin was brown. A helpless man, an American crime. And your daddy, well, he acted like his heart didn't hurt. 'Cause when you fight for the ones who need you, those boys will knock you down too. It's dangerous to be a good man. And the working men and women, they miss out on the easy living. When you gotta be right and you gotta win, no one is free in the end. No one is free in the end. Are you a good man? Are you a good man? Darkness closes in, and tomorrow the sun will rise. And who will you be? What kind of man? Thank you. That's awfully cute little lapdog over there. That's very cute. All right. Do you all want to do a sing-along? Don't we all like to sing? We should. I don't know, you know. So, God, there is no just God if Trump's still alive, but coronavirus killed John Prine. You know? It's like, that's a goddamn shame is what that is. So this is a John Prine song to celebrate one of my musical heroes. And
Truly the phenomenal, great of our generation. One of our lingering legends. Phenomenal songwriter. So, if I could get your help, if you so choose. John Prine had an uncanny ability to write about really dark things like the Vietnam War and all this stuff in a way that made you laugh and feel all the feels. So I just love his stuff. This is a song called "That's the Way That the World Goes Round." Do you know this song? You do. Okay, let's see, what key is it in? Maybe it's an A. Okay, so the chorus, if you like, goes, "That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round." Nice. All right. I know a guy that's got a lot to lose. He's a pretty nice fella, kinda confused. He's got muscles in his head, ain't never been used. Thinks he owns half of this town. Starts drinking heavy, gets a big red nose, beats his old lady with a rubber hose, and he takes her out to dinner, buys her new clothes. That's the way that the world goes round. And that's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. I was sitting in the bathtub, counting my toes when the radiator woke. The broader all froze. I got stuck in the ice without my clothes, naked as the eyes of a clown. I was crying out ice cubes, hoping I'd croak when the red sun came through the window. The ice all broke. I stood up and laughed. I thought it was a joke. That's the way that the world goes round. And that's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. You're up one day, the next you're down. It's a half an inch of water. You think you're gonna drown. That's the way that the world goes round. That's the way that the world goes round. Ah, thanks for singing with me. I saw that. I like that. This is a new song, if you don't mind me trying it out on you. We have some friends from New Orleans here, which they bring the spirit with them. Oh, I went to New Orleans for the first time last year. It was such a joy. So great. That's another reason why I just love this music collective. It's great to have reasons to gather around art and music that we don't always happen so naturally in Bend. Like to be at a bar right now and people are hanging out but actually enjoying and listening to music, that never happens ever. It's like music is this background thing, like the cars whizzing by usually at bars, and drinking is the forefront. So I appreciate that there's like an effort to celebrate music and art as the primary focus. And New Orleans was an experience for me there. So I have a few things to some pronunciations to run by you. Is it Decatur Street? All right, and then Café Del Monde, Café de Monde. I think that's all I need. All right, we'll see how this goes. Have you all been to New Orleans? Yeah, yes. Oh, man.
when all this lifts and we can travel again, that's where the party's going to be. I'll see you there. Let's see, how does this go? It's been a while. At 3 a.m. on Decatur Street, beignets and coffee at Cafe Del Monde, powdered sugar up your nose to make me laugh, 'cause I've been crying since John Boutte played. A homeless gal outside the cafe window, we're no better than her, it's our old white money. She lights a smoke in the rain and nods to the rhythm while a saxophone sings in New Orleans. And after the sun dips down, before sleep falls on you, we're gonna sing till cares aren't heavy no more. Her name's June. She's got a blazing temper, like the short hot nights her mama named her after. She works men on the street. Some hurt her with anger, some cry on her laughter, and some are kind to share their liquor. And after the sun dips down, before sleep falls on you, we're gonna sing till cares aren't heavy no more. Oh, June, when you sing your tune, it's my own language from a world away, from where you live against the live oak that cracks up the sidewalk, where you view the world more clearly than we do. At 3 a.m. on Decatur Street, beignets and coffee at Cafe Del Monde. And after the sun dips down, before sleep falls on you, we're gonna sing till cares aren't heavy no more. Oh, thanks. Thanks, everyone. So nice to be here. I've been noticing how, you know, how much I enjoy little bits of contact. I think they call that flirting. You know, like when you flirt with your barista and you're just like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, hey, and you have a little chat and then you move on with your day. Like that doesn't happen anymore, where there's no one to flirt with. There's no one to get those little bits of contact. Like, I don't care if I'm partnered, it doesn't fucking matter. You just want to flirt and just have a little energy, you know? And that just, it's so nice to like flirt with you all. You're so cute. And oh my God, it's just nice. Contact. So this is a song. Let me check out what key it's in. This is a song I wrote as part of a songwriting group. It's cold out. My guitar is protesting. It's kind of nice. This is a song I wrote for the songwriting group. I had a obligation. I agreed to it to write a song every Sunday by midnight for 10 weeks. And the first week I was in it, in this group, it was like 10 a.m. on Sunday, and I was like, ah, shit, I got to write a song by tonight. And there was a prompt for each song. And this prompt was called Lamplight. The prompt was Lamplight. And I was like, that's really dumb. But I have to write a song about lamplight. But anyway, I wrote this song, and I don't mind it at all. Ended up on the record that I forgot to bring. Jesus. Okay. This is a song called Lamplight. My little bee doesn't want to be in tune. I don't want to sing about the lamplight. I'd rather sing to the moon in the sky. A big empty chair by the lonely light. It's nothing like the glow in your eyes. You turn my heart into a burning sun, 10,000 miles wide. And I've never felt anything so fine. It burns so hot, I cry. And your tough love is my tough luck, 'cause I don't want to kiss a married man. Every season gets colder while I sit here getting older, so I'm aching for the chance. And your diamond, I know I shouldn't want, with a shine that stops my heart. But you don't come round anymore, and I keep waiting for you in the dark. 'Cause your tough love is my tough luck, 'cause I don't want to kiss a married man. Every season gets colder while I sit here getting older, so I'm aching for the chance. I miss my band. This is where there'd be a little bass solo or like a little slide. I don't know how to play lead on my guitar. I don't want to sing about the lamplight. I'd rather sing to the moon in the sky. A big empty chair by the lonely light. It's nothing like the glow in your eyes. Why, thanks. Let's see. What do we want to do? No. Fuck that. Oh my God. Shut up. Who said that? Banished. All right. Here's a little song about a place in Colorado that I like. Thompson Farm, north of Telluride, a sunflower mesa way up high. The soil was thin in the mountains there. Peonia, just a little pup by our side. Late summertime, the well ran dry, and the neighbor farmer with the kind eyes said, "Come get water," and we dragged pails. No way in hell our dream would fail to get what you're wanting. You got to believe, oh, to get what you're needing. You got to believe. Then the rain came knocking and we weren't talking. I don't know what happened, but I didn't feel the pulse of joy when I saw your face. We lost our dream, we lost our way to get what you're wanting. You got to believe, oh, to get what you're needing. You got to believe. And the Dolores River, deep red canyons are calling my name. Water's flowing, it's rounding edges, everything's changing again. Now I got a lover, love Enrico. He calls me the sunrise. He says I'm his dream. He takes me places I am afraid of, and shows me a love that I've never seen. But I'm still hurting and I need stitching, and I think of the farm and Telluride. But when I'm Enrico, I get the feeling that I can start believing again. To get what you're wanting, you got to believe. Oh, to get what you're needing, you got to believe. Thank you. That song, it's funny to think about where songs come from. This is Storyteller's open mic. No, this is not an open mic. This is Storyteller's event. So my story about that. You know, my story about that is that I have absolutely no story about that because I like Telluride, and I've been there many times, but where songs come from, who knows? I think about it all the time. Where do they come from? I try to write them, and songs just come from just sometimes a specific place. Like I got a bunch of like, I'm trying to write a song about the civil rights movement right now. It's kicking around in my brain. It's so hard to come out. That one's going to take a while. But that song, I was just sitting in the living room with my friends. And I had a friend being like, oh, I went to this place called Thompson Farm in Telluride, and it was pretty cool. It was up in the mountains. And I was just like repeating what she said. Thompson Farm. Oh, yeah, no, no, no. Da-da. And then that's just, the song was written. Done. Isn't that weird? And some songs have such a point.
Gosh, they're so elusive. It's such a beautiful process to try to write songs. Here's one that means something. I'm going to try, as I play them, I'm trying to, so normally I play with, do y'all know who Mark Carwin is in town? Upright bassist. He is just such a phenomenal musician, and I play with him typically. We also have a band that we play with. We're playing with more and more. So I'm interpreting as I go, and the parts that they play, trying to do stuff myself. So trying to make it smooth. I just thanks for being here. I'm so glad that we're all here. It's on my brain that my parents live in Ashland. They're like getting ready to evacuate right now as we speak. They got their bags packed, so I'm thinking about them. Talent is burning. Highways are closed. Everything just seems so like iconic and beautiful right now, which it is. Both are true. Skies are blue, whereas like I-5's closed, 97's closed in various spots. It's just crazy apocalyptic world outside of our bubble. So I'm thinking about those folks, and I'm also happy to be here with you all. So thanks. That's like the juxtaposition of this whole time. It's like there's some bullshit going on. There's also some good stuff going on we can appreciate. So I'm glad we're all here together. Is that my dog? No, my dog's under the table. Pink shimmery lips and red press-on nails. There's an army of men and that chilly gaze. Still you lure who you will with your currency of breasts and hair. It's a harsher garden here, a weary Eve. He grows real quiet, maybe thinking on a pretty wife. And this you understand, so you get dressed. Keep looking for your missing pieces while he resumes his high place by the sun. They made up a devil to shame you, a weary Eve. And our minds are made for war. I have fought and I am free, but alone. I don't want this shield anymore, and still I will not be tamed. Oh, let's let our weary hearts lead. Sisters, we survived the fall. Let's push away these clouds that cast us dull. Our lonely brothers are returning from being swept where power winds blew. Then love them in your garden, weary Eve. Oh, behold them in your garden, gorgeous Eve. I would like to play you a song by the Talking Heads. Do you know This Must Be the Place? Please sing along if you do. God, like my let's see if I can even do it. It's kind of chilly little fingers. Isn't it weird that the time is just passing and it's cold and yesterday was hot and you can't even like comprehend the time passing right now because it's all so weird. Home is where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. The less you say about it, the better. Did I find you or you find me? Those aren't the words. Feet on the ground, head in the sky, it's okay, I know nothing's wrong, nothing. I got plenty of time. You got light in your eyes, and you're standing here beside me. The passing of time, never for money, always for love, and cover up and say goodnight, say goodnight. I got plenty light in my eyes, something. You got light in your eyes. Home is where I want to be, but I guess I'm already there. And I come home, she lifted up her wings. I guess that this must be the place, and I can't tell one from the other. Did I find you or you find me? There was a time before we were born, if someone asks, this is where I'll be, where I'll be. How we drift in and out. I'll sing into my mouth. And out of all those kinds of people, face with a view, and I'm just an animal looking for a home to share the same space for a minute or two. Love me till my heart stops, and love me till I'm dead. Eyes that light up, eyes that glue you, cover up the blank spots. Hit me on the head. I got plenty of time. You got light in your eyes.
but I guess I'm already there.
What's the last note? That's enough. That's fine. Right? Oh, thanks. Looks like I got time for one more. I believe. I think that's how that works. Psycho Killer. A little folk music, Psycho Killer. Hey, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way. Let's see. What should I do? I don't know. I'm going to play a little country song because those are my favorite. Not like modern country, but I'm going to play a Towns Van Zandt song. I just want to. It's kind of trippy with the trucks going by right behind your head. This is a great little scene y'all have here. This patio, this is great. I haven't been out enough. This is inspiring me to leave my house. I should play an original, right? The last one. Come on. Let me challenge myself. Let's see what I got. Let me just scroll through because I forget what I even know. See, some of these I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool to play, but I don't even know how to play my own song. I need my band. What's on my record even? I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to play the cover songs. That's what I want to do.
Don't take it too bad if you're feeling unloving, if you're feeling unfeeling, if you're feeling alone. Don't take it too bad, 'cause it ain't you to blame, babe. Oh, it's only a game made out of all of this living that we got left to do. And if you go searching for rhyme or for reason, then we won't have the time that it takes just for talking about the places we've been, babe, and the faces we've seen, babe, and how soft the time flies past our window at night. Oh, we can't have that, girl, 'cause it's a sad, lonesome, cold world, and a man needs a woman just to stand by his side and whisper sweet words in his ears about daydreams and roses and playthings and the sweetness of springtime and the sound of the rain.
Oh, Towns. Thank you. Thanks for getting me out of my house. That was so nice and fun. I put my pants on today. One more. Oh, geez. I didn't even know what to play for that last one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I don't know if I know the words to that. Oh, yeah, I forgot that one. I did. I probably have one more. Why is it so hard to remember a goddamn song when you... All right, let's see. Okay, I know I have something. I'm sorry, I'm just swearing a lot. Is that a problem for the internet? I broke the internet? Oh, yeah, that's what Tedeschi does. I'll do it if you sing along. It's kind of an... Will you sing that song with me? Huh? I'll sing that song. Do y'all know that song? It's at the risk of being overplayed, but it's such a good song. Angel from Montgomery. Do you know it? Yeah. Okay, we'll sing that. Let's see. How does it go? It goes, how does it go? Oh, yeah. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown old. Dreams are thunder and lightning was desire. This old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. And that was a long time, no matter how hard I tried. The years just flow by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them, they're buzzing. And I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. And how the hell can a person go to work in the morning and come home in the evening and have nothing to say? And make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. And make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. y'all. Thanks for singing along. I'm so happy to spend the evening with you. I do like selling CDs, even though I forgot them all. If you would like to buy one, you can visit aliciaviani.com, and there is a link. Otherwise, see you next time. Have a wonderful night. Thanks so much. Thanks, Silver Moon and High Desert Music Collective.
Thank you so much, Alicia Viani. Can we give it up for Alicia Viani one more time? That was wonderful. And thank you again to Black Current. Give it up for Black Current as well. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to the Silver Moon Brewing patio tonight. What a wonderful spot. What a lovely vibe. And it's all because you're all out here enjoying this. So please come back again. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Jenny Peskin. You are the winner of this super unique merch, this HDMC hat. There's probably not going to be another one of these made. This is a little piece of history of this brand new organization that we've started to empower artists in our community. So, Jenny, next time you're at Silver Moon Brewing, there'll be a hat with your name on it. So please come pick it up. Oh, okay, yeah. And Jenny, do you want Alicia to bring it to you? Because she'd be happy to bring it to you, apparently. Oh, you guys are going for a walk on Thursday? Awesome. So I'm going to pass this off to Alicia, and she's going to bring it to you. So you just need to come back here whenever you want for the next show. I'd like to say thank you to Silver Moon Brewing, as well as Aura Grown for helping us all get started on this endeavor. It's wonderful. Thank you so much to Central Oregon Recording, Scott Baber, for making this happen. Thank you to Flip Flop Sounds for supporting us with equipment. Thank you to Connect Central Oregon. Thank you to Bend Roots. We are going to be hosting one of the Bend Roots Festival stages here at Silver Moon Brewing. We're thrilled. High Desert Music Collective is thrilled to be a part of the Bend Roots Festival this year, which will be live streamed so that everyone can see it at home as well as show up at the venue if they like. I'd also like to thank El Sancho, Hum Kombucha, Riff Coffee and Tap Room, and everyone else who's been tuning in and supporting us by checking out these live streams. And here's Alicia.
Thanks.
Yeah. Thank you so much for playing. That was really wonderful.
Oh, my pleasure. That was really fun for me.
And you played a lot of your own music, right?
I did.
As well as some covers.
Yes.
All great. Do you have some music out there that people can listen to?
I do. We made a record last year.
Okay.
Mark, my bass player, Mark Carwin and I went to Nashville actually and worked with a woman, Amy Speece, who produced a record that I just love. It's
Cool.
It was fun to make. I like the product, and that is available on streaming devices just since last month.
Oh, cool.
Or streaming platforms, and also you can find it on my website. So
So
there
do
is
they-
a record.
Awesome. Do you just look up your name? Or?
Yes, my
Okay.
full name, aliciaviani.com, or on Spotify, iTunes, whatever. You can find it there.
Great. That's fantastic. So check out her music for sure. How'd you do playing? It's not that cold, but it felt really cold compared to this past weekend.
My
How'd
little
you do?
fingers. We're having a hard time. A little
Yeah.
clunky. I love it. I love fall. I love the hot during the day and then like a 60-degree drop at night. I just love the Southern Oregon thing like that. But yeah, it's definitely, I feel it. My guitar was getting out of tune a lot, but whatever. It's just what happens.
Are you going to play with your band sometime soon? Because
Yes.
I'm really excited to hear you and your band because it sounded so lovely. And, you know, your vocals and your guitar playing, it's I don't know, it's perfect for this vibe, but I'm also excited to hear the full band. So is that going to happen?
We are going to play here on the 19th.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So there's the full band coming. They're so fun. They're so great. Yeah, I can do my thing, just plunk along, but it brings so much more energy. So yeah, check that out. It'll be
No.
fun.
So that's the 19th here at Silver Moon Brewing, and we'll be live streaming that as well. So you can check that out at High Desert Music Collective's Facebook page, etc. That's fantastic. So during this time, did you write songs during this whole quarantine, etc.?
Yeah, less than I thought I would.
Okay.
I was less inspired by just the solitude of quarantine and more inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement and the civil rights movement.
Yeah.
So I have some songs trying to come out about that. I kind of was one of those people that was like, oh, I'm going to use this quarantine time to do my art and volunteer and do all like my best self activities. And then I found it took some energy to like just not be depressed,
Yeah.
and like get through the day and stay positive and like try to exercise. So I found that I was actually able to produce far less than I wanted to. Which is like whatever. This is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get to the edge of like, all right, this is the new normal. How do I turn this into some creativity?
Cool. Well, I've been asking a lot of artists that at these shows, and it's curious because everyone's got a little bit different answer, but we all want to know, how are we dealing with this?
Yes.
And you mentioned touch,
Yeah.
and how challenging it's been recently.
Yeah.
Like, how do we deal with that? And is touching a guitar enough of a whatever an alternative? Does it fill the gap?
No.
Nice.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I think it's such a good question. It is the question of the time. How do we deal with this? It is the question of the time. I'm so interested in that question. The way that, I don't know how people should, but the way that I'm dealing with it is to find that balance between how do I be safe, but also do this sustainably, which means for me means contact.
Yeah.
I really, my band and I took a hiatus for a while, and then we got back together to play the release show.
Yeah.
And it felt so good to have that like musical intimacy with them, and they were the first people that I hugged. I don't know, there was something about that like artistic camaraderie where we needed each other, and that was really nice. Like we all just needed that contact, and for the rest of it, it's like, I think a lot about people without families, and I think a lot about the people who are alone, and how do we fill the void that human contact gives us? I don't know. Art certainly helps.
Yeah.
It certainly helps. I don't think there's any replacement for it.
Well, so I know we weren't all just going around hugging each other, while you performed, but I did feel like you were sharing that energy of touch through
cool.
sound with us, and I felt it with other folks here. So, for those of us who can't, hug everyone we see, this venue and this opportunity to listen and hear that intimate sharing of sound, it feels like a great alternative to me, at least for now. So I just want to say thank you for sharing that with us.
And I
really
agree.
wonderful.
I feel fulfilled right now.
Wonderful.
And it's true. Like maybe that's exactly right. Like there's eye contact. There's like things we don't get through the screen. So it really does feel that. Yes, it does to a degree. Yeah, thanks.
And it, sound can travel so far. So, it travels all over the place, here in the physical, but then we take it and we send it through the internet, and we're touching people with the sound all over the place.
I love that.
These live streams are watched by people all over the world, even if they're just checking in to catch a few songs.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you to you for, performing for us and sharing that with everyone wherever they're getting it.
Well, thanks for making this possible and inviting us. So appreciate that.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you, Charlie.
Yeah. Have a great night.
Good night.
Just hold that button.
Okay.
Thanks so much. Great. Thank you so much to Alicia Vianney and Black Current for performing. It was wonderful to have you here. And thank you for tuning in, everyone. Please come back for another Storyteller Tuesday, every Tuesday here from 6 to 8. Show up on the patio or watch the live stream. And remember, Riff Tap Room here in Bend. We're doing shows, solo riff shows at Riff Tap Room on Thursdays from 6 to 8. Also, 2 artists every Thursday, live streaming those on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please come back and have a great night.